Gotta top it like style, give life. 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 Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, put it out to some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give it one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team getting money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you gotta top it like style, give life. 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 The go top it lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Top it lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Ayy, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, put it out to some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Lifestyle.
All right. Good morning. Happy Saturday. And for some of y'all that I hadn't seen on the lives, Happy New Year to each and every one of you all. I hope everybody's having an amazing new year thus far. It is January 2nd, 2021. Man, where has the time gone? So it is flying by already. So listen, I have not heard anybody talk about New Year's resolutions, which may be a good thing because maybe you all have already started planning last month and the month before. But I know that's what we've been doing here at Tava. We're super excited on what 2021 has to bring for each of you all. So who all do we have on here this morning? I see Van Thomas, James Keys, Jamie Christopher, I see you. Margot, I see you. Aliska Rozier, I see you. Tijuana Warren, I see you guys. Joan Green, good morning. All right, Tava Boss Honey, I see you. All right, Sally, good morning. All right, Ramon Dor, I see you. Emma, what's going on, Emma? Wanda Atkins, I see you. Marika Rawls, I see you. Nikki Thomas, good morning. Kelly Jones, good morning. Glenda, good morning. All right, Michelle Price, I see you. All right, Demille Course, man, Happy New Year, I see you. Beauty Joseph, Happy New Year, I see you guys. Happy New Year. Allison, I see you. All right, Tissa, I see you. Good morning. Kiki, I see you. Nina Rochelle Moore from Admore, I see you. All right, D. Laster, I see you. Good morning. Jesse Rock, good morning. All right, so everybody's chiming in. Listen, you want to make sure that you all tag your teams, make sure that you go back, make sure you save what's about to come on here today because it's important that everybody really needs to get on and really understand the product, understand how our product works, what ingredients are inside of them. And, you don't have to be a doctor. That's not who you have to be to understand the products. But sometimes people, want to know, what is this? What does that mean? So we felt like it would be fitting to kick off the new year because she's been on several lives here, probably for the last 25 days, just going over the product. And it has done a world of difference in people's business that have been tuning into those Zoom presentations that Dr. Bramwell has been a part of. I've seen the numbers grow up. And so if you have not seen her train on the product and what the product can do for the body, because there's so many testimonials on the product and, people need to understand why the products do what they do, but, most people like myself, you just want to take a good product and just say, I feel good. But like I said, we want to make sure that you all understand it. But we'll give you all a few more seconds to get on here so you can continue to tag your teams. Also, if you all were on the Tava stories yesterday, I don't know if you all had an opportunity to watch the Tava stories yesterday all day long. They ran from basically 10 a.m. To 10 p.m. last night. So amazing testimonials. Our CEO and founders, came on and, pretty much shared the vision on why Tava, why they were led to do Tava. And then we had several other, news stories on there, why people have chose Tava. So, man, when I tell you it was amazing, last night, Crystal Williams Harris. I know I probably said it wrong. She's going to kill me. Closed us out last night. And what a phenomenal story from Rashid. It was just so many amazing stories on there. TK Walker, Joseph Newman. Man, a lot of stories on there. Nina, our brand new diamond, Nina Moore. If y'all hadn't had a chance to check those out, I want to encourage you all to go back and watch those. Sean Bell, just so many stories. So, but go back and watch, and maybe it can inspire you, and that's why we do it. So you all can be inspired and show those videos to people as well that you may be looking at to come into your Tava business. So look, I am going to get out of the way because I am not the main course here. It is my good friend out of Orlando, Florida, and I had an opportunity to go down there last year before the pandemic hit, and to meet this young lady. And not only is she a practicing physician there in the Orlando area, her husband as well is a practicing physician, and they have separate offices, practices right there in the Orlando, Florida area. And she's a distributor here. Someone sampled her the product. And she became a distributor, and she's fallen in love with the product. And not only that, she's actually building a business. I see enrollments coming to her business every single day. People are coming to her office, purchasing the products. So it's amazing to, have none other than Dr. Nicole Bramwell on board. Good morning, Dr. Bramwell. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Harris. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yeah, well, it's good to have you on. I know we had a few technical difficulties here. That's why we were running a little behind, but it's okay. We have you. We glad you're on. Hope your new year is going well. How's your new year going so far?
It's going great. Lots of activity, lots of people trying to get healthy and also try to make a difference in their bank account. That's awesome.
That's right. That's right. Well, look, I know you break the products down so well, and you come highly recommended, highly requested all the time. And so we're super, super excited to have you on board here with Tava. So I'm going to let you take over so you can explain these amazing products.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And definitely we would not have these wonderful products if we did not have Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd and Mrs. Shantae Lloyd leading the way. And I thank you so much, Mr. Harris, for what all you do, and Miss Lachelle Pierre and all the corporate staff. They are amazing. But I got a chance to get introduced to Tava through Mr. Tony Fleming, who's actually the person that shared this sample with me. And boy, that really, really got my attention. I've been doing weight management for about almost 8 years. And definitely I've seen these products do something very, very phenomenal compared to pharmaceutical grade products that I was using before. So I'm very, very impressed. And my first experience, I definitely did have the Tava experience with the detox tea, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And I was able to lose, I lost 3 pounds. I weighed myself the next day and I had lost 3 pounds. So I also have that testimonial, as well as my clients who are loving these products, right? So we're going to get started. First of all, I want to put some ground rules out there. I am a doctor, but I am not your doctor. So if you have questions about your specific health issues or anything like that, definitely share with your doctor the products. The thing about Tava is everything is above board. All the ingredients are on the bag, the box, or the bottle. All right. And you should feel very, very proud to be able to share those. So I wanted to make that clear. And the other thing is that Mr. Lloyd has gone through the trouble of making sure that these things are powerful and giving you immediate gratification. So follow the instructions that are on the packages. Okay. All right. So let's get started with the Vasea Detox Tea, since that's our flagship product. And for sure, lots of people have questions about detox. I know it's a buzzword out there, but it's not only a buzzword. You are exposed to toxins in every environment that you go into. So whether you be outside, there are pollutants and lots of toxins out there, even indoors in your own home when you're cleaning products, air fresheners, anything that you're putting on your skin, like lotions and cosmetics and powders and different things like that. So we all need to detox. It's not just about weight loss, although that's a nice side benefit, okay? And so we all can actually accumulate anywhere from 10 to 25 pounds worth of waste, okay? And that's even if you consider yourself so regular. You know, we have so many people that say, yeah, I'm like clockwork, but let me tell you, there are lots of reasons why your gut may not clear out everything, right? So your gut is very curvy, first of all. So lots of twists and turns where things may actually get stuck. 100% of the globe is under stress. And so stress is a big reason why people may not clear their gut properly. All right. And then also your gut kind of folds on itself. And so that's another anatomical reason why you may not clear. All right. And then there are health conditions, medication issues that may actually create that problem. And lots of people actually that come to me tell me they've had that problem for almost their whole life. And so here, the ingredients that have been put together in a very powerful way. We have 4 very simple ingredients in here, but I'm going to tell you how they help you being in this packet. First of all, it's very easy to use. So that's another way that Mr. Fleming and Mr. Harris got my attention about this product is that all I had to do was open it and pour it into a bottle of water and shake it up. And that is really simple. Let me tell you another part of that is that I really like for people to use this around their heaviest meal. I do not recommend you doing it on an empty stomach. And the reason is this system has been created to work with your body and optimize your body and balance, recreate the balance and recapture the balance in your body. And definitely we should be doing that at this new year, right? So you want to make sure that you're working with your body. So if you do it 30 minutes before your heaviest meal, most people that's going to be dinner, but some cultures actually the heaviest meal is lunch. Okay. My family is from Jamaica. And so when I would visit in Jamaica, actually our heaviest meal was at lunchtime. And then we just have a small supper, right? So whatever your heaviest meal is, either 30 minutes before that or 1 to 2 hours after that. Okay. And some people like myself like to take it after so that it kind of goes into bedtime. And by the morning, you have your Tava experience. Okay. So senna extract is in here. And so you're going to hear me talk about extracts because all of the products are plant-based. And that's really good because we're getting back to the roots, to the healthier way of doing things, and definitely plant-based things as much as you can do. I'm somebody that likes seafood, so I won't be totally plant-based, but I do have my 18-year-old daughter who is vegan, and then my husband who is not going to go vegan, not by any chance. Okay. So the senna actually gets to show on the road. It actually helps the gut to move and dislodge any of that waste that's been sitting there, okay? And that's really important. And that's another reason why you want to take it around your mealtime. Your gut moves periodically, yes, but most of its movement is actually bigger movements are going to be during the time that it's active breaking down your food. So the senna extract can then work with that in moving things out, and it makes it very effective, although it's very effective anyway. All right. And then we've got the chamomile and papaya extracts. And so why would those be important? Well, they carry many properties. I know some people are very aware of chamomile being a calming agent, but did you know that it's actually it carries properties of being anti-inflammatory, as well as the papaya extract, and then immune stimulating, and then properties of being anti-inflammatory. I'm sorry, I said antibacterial, I hope. Anyway, so the anti-inflammatory component really gets my attention because over 90% of illnesses definitely have some root in inflammation. And so if we can have something that is not only clearing your gut and making your gut, which is your second brain, okay, and I'm going to tell you why it's your second brain, but it's clearing your gut out and then actually quieting the inflammation so that your body can actually, again, regain balance and be optimized. All right. And when you actually decrease inflammation, it makes it actually easier for you to release weight. If one of your health goals is to lose weight, and then also it can help you maintain your weight much easier and also feel better. So I know all of you have heard lots and lots of testimonials about people just feeling so energized after they've used the detox tea. And so that got my attention. That was something that was very unexpected to me to hear. I never heard anybody say that when they were talking about other detox things that they were doing. Okay. So very, very important. And then the papaya extract actually also gives some enzymatic action. And why? So enzymes, you have enzymes in your gut. So I'm going to try not to be not use too many medical terms, just because it's just easier not to, and you can hear what I'm saying in relationship to the products. So we have enzymes in our gut that help us to break down our food and also to extract the nutrients that are in our foods and any of the supplements that we're taking. All right. So having the aid of the papaya now, being able to do that is add to that is very, very good. It helps you to break down. So I've heard people say, oh my gosh, they're just feeling so much better because it seems like they're able to digest their food easier and all of that. So that comes with the gut being in better shape by doing the detox process. Okay. And then you have dextrin fiber, which is fiber is a very, very important part of our diet. And actually in our Western culture here in the States and other people actually doing probably some of the things that we do that shouldn't be done. But as far as eating is concerned, we don't get enough fiber in our diet. So it is pretty phenomenal that it is right here in this packet. That means that should encourage you to drink more water, because if you increase your fiber in any way, whether it be increasing vegetables, adding the Vasea detox tea to your regimen, then you should be taking in more water. Okay. And that will aid the fiber to do what it needs to do. Fiber will make you feel full longer. So that's a great thing. But the biggest thing that fiber does is actually act as a scrub brush, kind of cleaning the gut, making sure that it's nice and pristine and that things are the way is clear. All right. And that also helps you to become more regular, aiding in that process. All right. But the fiber also does some other things. It will actually attach to some of the carbohydrates that you'll eat, some of the sugars that you'll eat. And this is probably sounding good to you. It's not going to take all of them, but it is going to grab onto some of them. And then also some of the fats. And the fiber is going to take it out with the waste. And that means those are not going to get absorbed into your system and therefore won't be added to your waistline. And then you can have actually better control of blood sugar, blood cholesterol, and your belly will get flatter. And so flatter bellies are not just about, just cosmetic appearance. Okay. There is lots of medical literature supporting that ladies, we should be as close to 35 inches as possible around the belly. And gentlemen, you should be 40 inches so that you can, you reduce your risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease, and several other things that go along with that. And that is very well correlated in the medical literature. So you'll hear me refer to that. And that's something else I want you to hear. We are not making any medical claims here at Tava of cure or treatment. What I do want you to hear is that these products can help to get you to better balance in supporting your body to do what it's supposed to do in the most optimal way. All right. And so we've been seeing that definitely in all the testimonials. So that is the Vasea detox tea, right? So you have heard over and over, we say it all the time, excuse me, that if you are detoxing and you have bad stuff going out, your body's not filtering whether some of the good stuff goes out or not. So you do lose some good stuff. The Valet 30 is the liquid vitamin. Part of the purpose of this being added to this system is, first of all, to replenish what you have lost. What I want to make sure that you understand as well is that you are also getting a foundational amount of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants going into your body. So you're not just replacing. So some people, when you say that, may think that they can just leave it off and they'll just take whatever vitamin. No, you need to be on the Valet 30, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. So you're going to replenish, and you're also going to get that foundational basis to start out your day. And definitely, I would say take it in the beginning of the day. The coolest thing about this is, first of all, okay, yeah, the cap comes with the bottle, so that's free. And that's your measuring cup, right? So it's 1 ounce. It's very, very concentrated. And so I want to impress upon you again, 1 of these a day is more than enough when you look at the percentages of the vitamins and minerals and everything on the back of this bottle. All right. And certainly you can see all of the ingredients. Again, make sure that you know everything that's going into your body. Lots of people are asking about, what do people do with high blood pressure and diabetes and different things like that. And so the vitamins that are in here, in the Valet 30, definitely can support someone. I will tell you, with diabetes, people with diabetes are found to be, there's some association with vitamin A and vitamin E being lower, as well as vitamin D with high blood pressure. So you have those associations. So optimizing your body is really, really important. So vitamin D in the Valet 30 is at 95% of your daily requirement. Yes, you get vitamin D in your food, so you only have a little bit more to do on your own because you've gotten your daily, almost your entire daily requirement through the Valet 30. That's huge because so many people are being found to be low or deficient in vitamin D. Low vitamin D, deficient vitamin D is associated also with diabetes, not necessarily as a cause, but it is associated. So you have to kind of consider that. Also, it's associated with obesity and being overweight. And so you want to make sure that you are optimizing what's going in. Again, foundational source of vitamin D coming from the Valet 30. Why is the vitamin D so important? It's in too many interactions in your body for you not to pay attention to it, okay? It actually is in interactions that control your blood sugar level, your blood pressure, supporting your immune system. Vitamin D is very important in your bones and your kidneys and all of your systems. So you really need to have that on board. And this can cause that can cause trouble if you are low. So you want to maintain a normal level of vitamin D. Okay, this is not to put you over the top for vitamin D. It is to make sure that you are having adequate supply of vitamin D on a daily basis, which a lot of people apparently are not getting through their diet. And there are lots of reasons why we may not get it from just being out in the sun. I live in Florida and still lots of people are coming up low or deficient. Okay, so that's not going to protect you, although you should do that in addition as much as possible. All right, so then we've got vitamin A. Remember, I told you that's important. That's been found low in people that have diabetes. There's some association there. So you want to make sure that you are getting a sufficient dose of vitamin A. There's a nice generous dose of vitamin A here in the Valet 30. And vitamin A is important to your eyes, to your skin, to your immune system, to your cellular, what we call differentiation and growth. So this is what's allowing your cells to function better when they're dividing and multiplying to keep you alive, right? So we're making you healthier from the inside out. So vitamin A is extremely important as well, and supports you in many aspects of your health. So we want to make sure that that's optimized. B complex vitamins. Everybody always wants to hear about the B vitamins because you want increased metabolism, and that's how you're going to lose weight and what have you. Well, it's important in so many other areas of the body. It is important pretty much everywhere in the body, your nerves, your muscles, your brain, your blood cells. All right. And so a lot of times when we talk about blood cells, folks only think about like iron, but B vitamins are actually very, very important to your blood system. So making sure that your red blood cells are being produced in the way that they're supposed to, and that they are healthy when they're produced. Okay. So the B complex vitamins, extremely important, but they can actually be depleted by many things. Several things, I would say. They can be depleted in stress. Stress alone can do that. And remember, we already said that 100% of the globe is under stress for some reason or another. Okay, so we want to make sure that you're getting a foundational source, not only replacement, but foundational source of B complex vitamins. There is a very generous dose of B complex vitamins in here, B1, B6, B12. All right, and then we've got biotin and niacin, and those are B vitamins that actually go by their name rather than their letter. And these vitamins also can be depleted by certain medications that are taken, most notably for diabetes, one of the most common medications, and also folic acid. And we've got folic acid in here as well. Very, very good for everyone, but especially ladies, you need to pay attention to that. And also to make sure that you're replenishing and giving that foundational source if you are on any of those medications that may deplete the B complex vitamins. So that brings me to another point. Please do not stop taking your medications. I am not here to tell you to stop taking your medications. I am here to share with you this system that will help to support you in helping you to be healthier, all right, and to maintain health. And that's the other point. This is not just about only using these things for a short period of time and then stopping. It's for maintenance. So when you do maintenance, you only, change the oil in your car like one time. No, you do it periodically, right? These vitamins, you need vitamins every day. You need minerals put into your body every day. That's why you eat every day. All right. So then the vitamin and the flare, which I'll get into, which is probably my favorite product, because it seemed like it started out as the underdog, but I see people picking up now on that now. So the flare, the Valet 30, I already got off there. So the Valet 30 continues to be very, very important. So we've got other things in here. So tons of superfoods in here that are going to support you. So someone may look at this bottle and say, oh, you all don't have vitamin C in here. Well, that's not true. There are about 8 or 10 superfoods on here, cherry juice and blueberry and mango puree and camu, which is a very potent source of vitamin C. All right. And all of those others actually have vitamin C as well. So all of the superfoods that are listed there on the back of the Valet 30 bottle have vitamin C. So you're getting tons of vitamin C in here. And we all know that vitamin C is important to supporting your immune system. It's also important to decreasing oxidative stress so that your body does not feel or reveal the effects of aging as easily. And so that's really, really important. So you're getting plenty of vitamin C there. You're also getting iron in those superfoods. So there's not added iron. So that's why men and women can use the Valet 30. So that's another common question. Can men take it as well? Absolutely. And men, yes, you do need vitamins also. Okay, let's take care of our guys. And so that's in the superfoods. Iron, vitamin C, many other nutrients like magnesium and potassium. Potassium is very important in balancing the sodium, salt. So those are the salts that are in your body. So we have lots of that there. So you can see all the superfoods are amazing and they're going to support your body. And that's a great way to be able to get the nutrients is in the superfoods. Okay. And then we've got the powerful antioxidants like CoQ10, which is important in supporting everyone because it's good for your heart, your blood pressure, and blood sugar. So it has interactions in those reactions that are in those conditions. But also, it's a powerful antioxidant, and that's another reason why it's important. Again, decreasing oxidative stress on the body and helping to neutralize toxins that are in your body that are called free radicals. And those are produced because you're outside and exposed to pollutants that you're probably not even aware of, as well as indoor, as well as like we were talking about your eating, and especially like processed foods. So there are things in those foods that your body needs to actually clear out. or they need to be neutralized before they're cleared out. And the reason the being neutralized is important is because it's going to allow your cells to stay healthier for a longer period of time. If they don't get neutralized, then your cells can actually get damaged, and then that actually can lead to disease, you not feeling well, and also accelerating the aging process, which we are not trying to do, right? So very, very powerful. And then the glucosamine in the Valet 30. So that's one of my favorite ingredients in the Valet 30. I don't know who's over 50 here, but for sure, my knees were starting to tell the story, and taking the Valet 30, I don't have to worry about that. I love riding my bike. I like walking. So I'm able to do those things without worrying about that. Glucosamine is for joint health. It's an anti-inflammatory, and it is in your Valet 30. So you can take that every day and not have to add something else from another source, okay? What I didn't share with you is that you're getting these nutrients at 95%, what we call bioavailability. That means that 95% of each one of these things is going to be available to your body, accessible to the systems and to the interactions, so that you can optimize your body, right? Compared to tablet vitamins. And everybody always wants to know, well, why can't I just take that? Well, I'll tell you, I was using pharmaceutical grade tablet vitamins for my clients, unsure of how much they were getting. First of all, people don't like taking them because they're usually bigger. Those tablet vitamins are actually very tightly bound together to keep in that tablet form with gelatin and different things. And so your body actually has to strip that away. Your gut, which is your second brain, has to strip those things away before those nutrients in the tablet vitamin are available to your body. By the time that happens, you actually bypassed some of the areas where some of that absorption may have occurred. And so you miss the opportunity. It's kind of like missing your exit. And so, one of the vitamins or several of the vitamins didn't get off their exit. And so some of the literature actually says that you may only get about 20%, and other literature actually supports even less. All right. That being said, 95% to 20% or 95% pretty much to anything else below that is way better. All right. So I love the Valet 30 for that. And also because it's in the liquid form, you're going to get it quicker. It's going to be available to your system much faster. So within 25 to 30 seconds, these nutrients are actually making it into your bloodstream. And that is amazing. And I believe that that's why people feel so good so quickly, because it is getting in there faster, and the body doesn't have to use as much energy to try and get it there because it's in liquid form. All right. And then our folks that don't like to swallow tablets, then that also helps them out. Okay. And quite honestly, if people are taking medications and what have you, after a while, yeah, you probably get tired of doing that. So isn't it so much nicer just to be able to go ahead and drink this liquid in such a small amount too? And it tastes good. It tastes like juice. You open it, you put it in the refrigerator, it tastes really good cold. All right. So that's my personal thing about that. All right. So very, very powerful. This hands down is my favorite vitamin ever, ever, ever. And I definitely encourage folks to take it. I think that everyone should actually be on a multivitamin. This is way more than a multivitamin because it provides so many other things like the antioxidants and the superfoods and all of that. But our food is not the same. Our air is not the same. Our sun's not the same. Our soil's not the same. So, and we're running around, kind of bustling around, not necessarily eating the best way. So I think that this really helps you. And in providing your foundational nutrients for the day, that actually helps you maintain a healthier weight and also helps you get to a healthier weight depending on whatever your journey is. And that's because you're not craving something that's missing because you're getting it right here. All right. And I think I mentioned that magnesium is in here. And so that supports blood pressure as well, just in case you wanted to know that. All right. Again, no cure or treatment, support, balance, and alignment, like Miss Nina Moore has talked about a lot. We are aligning our bodies with the products, what's in the products, so that our bodies can be optimized and function better. And so we feel better. Okay. And then the third product here, the Flare, awesome product. And the reason why it's awesome is, first of all, it's not just an energy booster, okay? It is so much more than that. Definitely a fat burner, and I'll tell you why that is. And but I like to mention about the probiotics, because remember, we started out with gut health with the Vasea Detox Tea. We've got probiotics in the flare. That's going to help your gut stay in balance as well, because we need normal bacteria, which is what the probiotics are, to keep your gut in balance. So yes, bacteria can be good for you. We also have amino acids in here, and amino acids are the building blocks of protein. We have protein in every aspect of our bodies, most notably our muscles, right? And so hopefully everyone is exercising in some form or fashion, and you can actually recover faster from exercise because you've got the amino acids on board to help your muscles actually repair, because we do get little, what we call micro tears in the muscle as you exercise. And so the muscles have to repair themselves each time. If you have what you need already on board, it's going to make that a lot easier. And this, the amino acids also in the literature, medical literature state that it can actually help, they can help with increase in performance if you already have it on board. And here I have taken mine, as you can see, I've shared some. And then I've also taken mine, especially I took mine this morning as well. It is a capsule. It is a veggie-based capsule, which is even better. If you don't, again, like swallowing things, the great thing about it being a veggie-based capsule is that you can just open the capsule up and empty the powder out, and you can put it into your smoothie or something along those lines, all right? So that's really, really good. We've got chromium in here. Chromium is great in supporting the body in optimizing the function of insulin. So that's really good. And that actually aids the body in burning fat, because you're not going to store as easily if your insulin is actually optimized. Then you should be storing less and be able to burn fat as a source of energy. Okay. We've got more B complex vitamins, and how I like to refer to this is like that 360 wraparound, making sure that you're getting enough B complex vitamins. But you also have other vitamins in here, like vitamin D is in here, vitamin A is in here as well, and selenium. That's the one that Mr. Harris likes. He likes selenium, and selenium is actually great for your brain. That's a trace mineral. It's great for your brain and also for your nervous system. And all signals to your body come from your brain and then sent through the nervous system. So you want that to function optimally for sure. And then we've got guarana, and guaranas, so lots of people get nervous about that, right? So that's the energy, one of the energy sources. It's from a plant leaf. And because it comes from the plant leaf rather than a bean, it is, first of all, 4 times more potent than caffeine by itself, but without the caffeine side effects. Okay, so no jitteriness, no palpitations, no heart racing. That's really, really good. I don't like worrying about people's hearts, which is why I don't use several medications that are used at other places in my practice, because I like to be able to sleep at night and not worry about anybody's heart jumping out of their chest. Okay, so this is really, really good for that and not having those side effects. You're not going to, go really, really high and then drop like a rock. You're not going to do that crash and burn like you might do with one of the monster drinks, which you shouldn't be drinking anyway. And candy bars, I'm okay with candy bars sometimes. All right, but you just want to, this is a great product to be able to use. The other thing that the guarana does, guarana works with the selenium to actually give you mental focus and mental clarity. Extremely important, no matter what your environment is, especially now with us staying home more. There's so many more distractions. And so you can actually do what you need to do because you have this on board and your body is nice and balanced with the Valet 30. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The guarana also helps you to burn fat, right? So it will decrease your fat cells. That's good. That's going to help you maintain a healthier weight for a longer period of time, because then you don't have those fat cells there to fill up again. So your body fat percentage will be less, especially when you're using the system together. That's going to be phenomenal. All right. And you can reach your health goals. So I really love the Flare. And again, all of the products are made to work together, although each of them has their definitely special place individually. Okay. And then the baby of the bunch, right? So this is the Caprice coffee, CBD infused coffee. And that is the only reason that I even tried it, because I know that there are so many benefits to CBD. All right. So CBD is still being studied for all the benefits that it has, but let me just highlight some of those. First of all, it's well known to help with pain because it's going into 5 different pain pathways. Again, this is not, Dr. Bramwell is just sharing the information that's in the literature, okay? Not quoting any claims or of cure or treatment. So it's able to do that. It also helps with inflammation throughout the body. So again, remember I told you inflammation is like the root of the majority of illnesses that are out there. So if we can actually affect that in a very healthy, natural way, then that's awesome. CBD is actually what we call a cannabidiol, so it's not cannabis. And so our certificate of analysis says that there is 0 THC, okay? So there's no THC in there, and if you want to see that in print, you can just go to whoever invited you, and they can show you, or you can look at your own website and pull that up, and you can see that the different chemical breakdowns of THC are also 0. Okay, I think there are about like 4 or 5 of those. So that's really, really good. The CBD can actually help you, control your appetite. Again, helping you on your health journey. It also does something we call browning. Okay, browning. It's kind of a nice term, right? Browning actually changes storage fat, which is white fat, to what they call beige fat. Which is fat that you will actually burn. So as you can see, you just heard me talk about what the guarana does in the flare. And now we come together with the CBD infused coffee, Caprice coffee, which this is Shantae Lloyd. This is your middle name, right? So I know that now. Didn't know it to get the prize, but that's okay. But that's awesome. So that comes together. So again, you can see that the products are coming together to be synergistic and help you in the best way possible. The cool thing about this is that CBD is not the only thing in the coffee. All right, we've got chaga mushroom, which is a powerful superfood. It has many nutrients. I'll say selenium again for Mr. Harris. And so selenium's in there. So we're like really concerned. Tava's concerned about keeping your brain where it needs to be. Okay, so I love that. It's got potassium. The chaga mushroom has potassium, and actually chaga mushroom is actually described as having some benefit to, keep balancing blood pressure, balancing blood sugar, cholesterol, inflammation. So again, the combination that has been created here by our CEO and visionary is amazing, and I love this that we're able to do this. Also, Garcinia cambogia is in this, and so working with the CBD to actually control your appetite, not only for weight loss, but also, again, to maintain a healthier weight. That's what we want to do. We want to do that over time so that we continue to be healthier, live longer, live better, all of that, right? And so the CBD also gives you calm, focused energy. So when I started drinking mine, I drink mine at night. So I drink it at night. And so it has, I'm able to finish whatever I'm doing, working on my business, finish listening to videos, Mr. Tony Fleming, the mindset guru, right? So teaching me that, learned a lot about that. Also, I finish up and then I'm able to sleep well. So although it's not going to make you sleepy, it is going to help you sleep better. And it's because the coffee is actually affecting your serotonin and your dopamine, those things that affect your mood and what have you. So you're going to be calm with focused energy, and then you'll be able to sleep better, which means you wake up clearer the next day, which is really good. And I'm not traditionally a morning person, but I'm loving that I can actually wake up before my alarm. And that's really, really helpful in getting things done and getting the day started. So let's see. I think that's just about it. Actually, I'm actually drinking some coffee today here to make sure that I could deliver what you needed. As you go forward, this is not for you to take this information and then just like unload everything on someone that you would like to try the product. This is so that you know why you're feeling better, why other folks are feeling better. And if someone has a specific concern, you can just mention that. One of the vitamins or one of the other ingredients that's in one or more of the products that can help them. And then you can give them some more information. Okay. So you don't need to be a doctor to be with Tava for sure. But I love it that more doctors are coming in, and I welcome those that have joined me. And so, again, always feel comfortable sharing the ingredients with your doctor. If you have any questions, especially a lot of people always have questions about ladies that are pregnant or breastfeeding, please refer to your doctor for those things, and be careful about telling someone that they can if you don't know the answer. Okay. So it's okay, because we have phenomenal products and they are helping many, many people. So you do not need to feel uncomfortable about that, about it going in front of a doctor. And believe me, there's not going to be criticism. They're just going to share what that person needs to know for their particular health condition, and maybe get a little bit educated too, which is all good. All right. So I think that's it for me. This has been awesome. And I hope you all were on yesterday. I caught just about all of them. I really enjoyed Mr. Rashid Coleman. So that was awesome, even though I enjoyed all of them. But I've heard some of the other stories, which are phenomenal. I really enjoyed his story. And I just wanted to mention that. And you all continue to stay safe. Okay. Yes, we are using Tava products, but we still need to. So we're going to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. And that means you need to keep using your mask and practicing social distancing, and washing your hands with soap and water. All right. And when you wear your mask, please cover your nose too. Okay. It's for covering your nose and your mouth. All right. That's to protect you and others around you. So I really want our Tava family to stay healthy and stay on this arc, moving out 2 by 2 pretty quick, but there's lots of room for more people. So please keep sharing. And now you have more information that you can share. I thank you so much for your time and attention. You all have an amazing Saturday and rest of your weekend, and Happy New Year, everyone. Take care.
Got a Tava lifestyle, give life. Got a Tava lifestyle, give life. You got a Tava lifestyle, give life. Got a Tava lifestyle, give life. Got a Tava lifestyle, give life. You got a Tava lifestyle, give life. Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole 10 get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you got a Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 It go Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Ayy, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, ayy.